Hi, hello everybody. Today here in this video, in this lab environment, we are going to do gateway redundancy with VRRP. Let's just begin here. We'll increase the view here and put this on the left side. Like that. And let's go straight and open the three terminals of the computers. PC1, put this on the right side. PC2 here, and the PC3. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do with them will be put the IP address by DHCP, IP DHCP/D, and then we are going to take the IP address. PC2 also IP DHCP/D, right, and then the PC3 IP DHCP/D. Alright, really good. So the IP address of the PC1 is 180.50.0.4, and the PC2 is 108.50.0.5, and the PC3.6, and the gateway of them, all of them is router 1 here, gigabit 02, where has this .1 here. Alright, so for we make the gateway redundancy with VRRP, we are going to make one of them the master, and this one will be the router 1. So when this router 1 get fouled, so when he go to the state of down, one of the other two routers must assuming the responsibility about becoming the master. So, but for that, while the router 1 is the master, the other two will be the backup routers here in this networking, in this lab environment. So that's how the VRRP work. And also I'm going to work here with IP version 4 and IP version 6. It means that we must make in the specific configuration that is version 3 of the VRRP, right? Let me open all the terminals here, router 1, and then I will post this guy here, the terminal on the right side. So the router 3 and router 2. Yes, really good. After we make this, we can go start with the router 1. Let's begin with the router 1. So enable and then access in the password. Here I am going to use config terminal, and then here will be VRRP. So here will be version and then VRRP, and then note this here. If we started working with VRRP version 2, it would be only available to work with IP version 4, not with IP version 6 also. As we are going to use it to IP version 6, let's also use the VRRP version 3. That's what we are going to do here. Perfect. So after that we can go straight to the interface. Well, as this stuff is only one configuration on this interface here and this other interface here that we are going to track that those interfaces here. Let's make this in the beginning, for we do not forget about that. Interface gigabit let me see if I needed to go on that interface specifically. Truck. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need to go specifically in that interface. For now, I use just to say that I'm going to do with that interface. Track 1, and then so let me just make sure that this is correct. No, it's not like that. Okay, interface, it's like this, and then here will be gigabit, copy, and then I will post that here. So gigabit is 0/1, and then here will be line protocol. That's it. That's what you're going to apply here on those interfaces here. So let's let's move forward and go to the interface gigabit 02 here. So we are going to use VRRP 1 group 1, right? And then here will be address family, and then here will be IP version 4. First, let's first making the configurations to IP version 4, right? And then here we can go straight to the address to give the virtual address, the virtual IP address, and then will be like this one here, 180.50.126. We are going to use that one, and then I will post it here. After that, I will use the as you can notice here, he became the backup, and then really quickly he became the master, because he's the only one here who became it's only him for now, and there's no other configuration. That's why he became the master. After that, I will just configure the priority of 150. After priority, it will be timers advertising in 3 milliseconds. 3 milliseconds. After timers, I will track one shutdown, and then that's it. I believe that is only this for IP version 4. So let's exit and then moving forward to the VRRP1 address family, IP version 6. So with that we can go to address, and then the address that we are going to use to all of it does, guys, will be that one here, FE80 colon 123. Yes, that's it. Let me post this. So what's wrong here? What is wrong in here? Address. Alright, and then I post. Okay, I must put here primary. And this is something that I haven't configured on the first. Okay, here I didn't put the primary. I must go back there and put the primary. Okay, let's go back there. Exit. I will go to the VRRP1 address family, IP version 4, and then I will say no address 180.50.0.126. One more D. What is this? No, that's wrong. Address. And then I will say address 180.50.0.126 primary. That's it. Perfect. Let's go back to the IP version 6. VRRP. We can check that by saying do show run section VRRP, and then it shows to me that I have the VRRP version, VRRP version 3, VRP at 1 address family IP version 4, timers, priority, track 1 shutdown, address primary, and exit. Okay, so let's go back on the IP version 6, VRP 1 address family, IP version 6. So as I already configured here the virtual IP for my IP version 6, I will go ahead and look the next configuration that will be preemption is already by default here. Priority will be 150 also, and the timers will be advertise here in 3 milliseconds, 303 milliseconds, and then track 1 shutdown. Really good. So we can just end in here and say show VRRP. So it will show to us that we have the IP version 4 configuration and IP version 6, and they are the master. They are the master to IP version 4 and IP version 6. They are the masters. What else? It will show my virtual IP to my IP version 6. It will show my virtual IP to the, where is that? Okay, here is my virtual IP to IP version 4. So it will show my virtual MAC address. Advertised demand 300 milliseconds. That is so quickly. Preemption is enabled by default, as I mentioned earlier. Priority 150. Track objective 1 state ups shutdown, and then it shows to me that the master is local. Really good. Let's do the same configurations on the router 2 and the 3. Right, let's move forward on this configuration. After that, we are going to test this, the ping to this loopback here, IP version 4 and the IP version 6 router 1 who will come here. But when we shut down this interface here, he will immediately made the other a master, and will keep moving forward the ping. So let's now configure the router 2. We already have that one here. Let me close this one and open that other one here. I will just increase the view of this terminal here to this get better. and then enable. So here I use config t, first hope redundancy protocol version VRRP, and then here will be version 3 as I mentioned earlier. Right, so let's go to the interface gigabit 02, which is this one. We must truck that interface, or it's better, we don't need to go to that interface to configure this. We just can say here truck 1 interface, and then this will be gigabit Ethernet, and then we posted that here 02 line protocol. That's it. So after that we can moving forward in your configuration to set the gigabit 03, which is this one, or VRRP. Interface gigabit 03, and then after that we can work it first, we can make it first the IP version 4 VRRP 1. Remember, the group must be the same in all the three, otherwise it will not work. Address family, IP version 4, so it will be address it will be 180, if I remember correctly, 180.50.0.126 primary. Let me see if it is correct. Yes, correct. What's wrong in here? One more D. Okay, like this. He became the backup, which is what we wanted. After this, we can just go ahead and making the configuration of priority, because we already set the address, the virtual IP address. Now will be the priority. 120. Let's let this priority 120. Timers, advertising will be 300 milliseconds, and then the track event will be 1 shutdown. That's it, nothing else. We can just exit and then go to the IP version 6 now. VRRP 1 address family, IP version 6, and then address will be this one here. Copy and then post. What's the wrong here? What's happening here? Let me delete this. Okay, I needed to primary. Right, really good. So later will be, after that will be priority, because the preemption is by default activated. The priority will be 120, and then the timers will be advertise 3 milliseconds, and then track 1 shutdown. That's it. We can just check this by using the command show VRRP to see if everything is working here. Stats of backup, because the priority is lower than 150 that we configured here. Really good. Yes, that's it. Perfect. Let's moving forward with the other configuration, the router number 3. Router number 3 for now here. Let me take this. Okay, so let's move forward. Config terminal. So here will be first hope redundancy protocol version VRRP version 3, right? And then we can say track what? Track 1 interface gigabit Ethernet is 0/3. Oh no. And then here we'll have also line protocol. That's it. We can go straight to the configuration of the IP version 4 and IP version 6 of the VRRP on the gigabit 01 interface gigabit 01, and then here will be VRRP 1 address family IP version 4. So address will be 180.50.0.126 primary, right? That's it. So after that we can say the what else? We can use the priority will be 120 also. Timers, advertising 300 milliseconds, and then track 1 shutdown. That's it. Really good. So let's exit and we go to the VRRP 1 address family IP version 6. So here will be address what's the IP. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry for this. And then I posted that here, and then primary. Okay, after that we can set the priority 120, and then timers advertising 300 milliseconds, and then track 1 shutdown. Yes, really good. So we can just check this now. Show VRRP, not like this, one or less. Show VRRP, and then we have the configuration to the. But where is the MAC address? I believe that's it. Is that correct? Let me compare. Here. Yeah, that's it. Alright, that's it. So let's now making the tests now. So I will bring PC1 and the router 1. I will say here ping 10.10.10.1 and then count 3000 pings. Okay, and then before I begin, I will go to the router 1 and I will just shut down. Oh, this could be, let me just see this here. Okay, like this. So here I will enable I will say to the config terminal interface gigabit 0201. I will shut down, and then I expect that it continues ping even after putting shutdown. Yes, that's really good. So they changed the layer just a little bit, but came up again. Let's see if the router 3 became the master. As you can see here, he became the master here. It's showing to us. So if I give you the command show VRRP, no, not like that, show VRRP. So it will say now that he is a master because we turned off this interface here, this gigabit on the router 1. He's the master for IP version 4 and IP version 6, which was not like that before. We saw this earlier, that was showing backup, right? But for now, he's the master. Let's go back on the router number 1 and say not shut down. So as you can see, it was so fast. As you can see here, have no change here. Let's give a Ctrl+C and let's making the test now for the IP version 6, which will be this IP here, 2001 colon A, and then colon 1, like this, and then so I will just shut down here. So let's start pinging. We can ping it there, as you can see, it's all good. So let me shut down. So we lost just a few of that packets, and then we came back to ping. Let's check for the router 3. He's the master, he became the master. Yes. Show VRRP is the master again. But if we just making this no shutdown, he will go back to the backup, and then router 1 will be the master again, and the ping will continues. It means that we are going to lose no traffic, no pings. Really good, right? Starts backup, and then here do show VRRP. He's the master. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.